Welcome to D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
When I cut this off, we've got to be very careful lifting this off. We do not want to fuck up our top, warp it in any way, so we got to take our time. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut each individual spot weld out of the vehicle.
Alright, what we got Pete here doing is he is cutting out the spot welds with the plasma cutter. And he's using a flashlight so that he can see them better. The light's not real good in here. Normally he would use a drill and a bit, but since this isn't a critical frame structure, the plasma cutter works just as well, and it is a little bit faster.
Alright, I got to go all the way around. I got that side done. When I get this side done, then I'll take the pry bar and I'll lightly pry it off. And wherever there feels like there's a spot weld still intact, I'll take my plasma cutter and I'll go around the edge of it. I'm literally cutting around, if you look right here. Okay, I'm cutting a round circle around the around the spot weld, so there's actually a hole there. And once again, I don't care about the frame structure. I'm just trying to get this off without warping it or messing it up. And when I pop that off there, it should come off nice and easy and should lay down on top of our other car nice and fucking easy. Okay, we got the top loose all the way around the edges, and I believe the only thing holding it on now is the glue that the factory puts on it to hold it in place for anti-vibration. So let's bust that loose. And hopefully we'll get our top off of the top. Very carefully snap it loose, not to warp it. We don't want to warp our top, okay? Because if you warp this fucking thing, you're fucked. So as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and stand it up. So now you can basically see the situation we have. I went ahead and cut all the spot welds off with my plasma cutter. I went all the way through the metal, and versus the top that we're going to keep, I only drilled them out, see, because I still want this to be flat so I can weld to it. But since we weren't going to keep any of this frame structure, I took my plasma cutter and cut them all off. And you can also see them down there going all the way around and then up the top. So this top is a nice, good, usable top. It's a very flimsy top, and we don't want to fuck it up. What was holding me up is, if you look right here, from the factory they put seam sealer on the rails all the way around the top. Well, they didn't have any up here, but the 3 back rails. And what that does, that's anti-vibration. We will go ahead, when we put our top on, we'll glue it down the same exact way, and it'll be fine. I'll talk to the owner. I'll see if he wants to put some rust preventer in there, because it looks like it's got a lot of surface rust. But actually, that top is in real good shape. If you look down there where I grinded on it, where I was grinding, you can see that the metal is like brand new underneath all that surface rust. So that's a good top, and we're going to use that top. It's a good top. So this is Pete. I'm going home. It's the day after Christmas, Sunday, 2010. That was a 6-hour job at least, 5 to 6 hour job. And I wanted to get it ready, so tomorrow all I got to do is come back, clean up my car, and weld it on there. This is a major, major job, okay? If you don't feel comfortable doing this, do not attempt this at home, okay? Because this here, if you do this wrong, you are fucked. All the work that you've done to your car is bam, down the fucking drain. So pay attention, and if you got a bad gut feeling about it, don't fucking do it. That's all I can tell you. But at least you know how it's done, and you are watching it in progress right now as we are doing it. That's right. Okay? You are one of the lucky bastards that get to watch and see how this is all done, so you know what it's all about. My friend Pete's got to go. My friend Pete's closing all the doors. My friend Pete is going fucking home. But we will see you tomorrow bright and early with Part-Timer. And he's not going to be happy, because we got a lot of cleaning up to do. Take it easy. See you on the flip side.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.